Dontay London a fraud? You don't want to miss this video. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, YouTubers? It's your boy O7 back at it with another banger. And today we're going to dive into some real talk. We're going to dive into some real talk where Dontay London, we're going to talk about his grind, his success, and his controversy surrounding him. Some folks out there calling him fraud. Is it? Some folks saying he's legit. A lot of people saying he's misleading upcoming YouTubers. But is that true? Stick around to find out. Or is it just another case of haters hating? Let's get right into it. Now, for those of you who don't know, Dontay London didn't start off popping. Let's get right into that. 5 years ago, he was another creator grinding with no success. No viral videos, no crazy number, just pure effort. Just pure effort. Meanwhile, life wasn't exactly smooth either. He had a lot of complications. He was a co-parent with his baby mama after a rough breakup. Working multiple jobs at Walmart, not DoorDash, but what's he call it, Instacart, and living in a low income housing. But despite it all, he kept it going. Dontay London kept it going. This is where many people give up, but Dontay didn't. He tried different styles of content, vlog style, experimenting and learning from his mistake. Each failure was a lesson, but that built him up for what was coming. Boom! He found success. He found his lane. His series was YouTube is on easy mode. He found a hit. People love it. He started to find success. They watch it over and over and over. And with all that viral success, Dontay finally started making real money few months ago. Monetization kicked in. And he started seeing those YouTube checks growing, following, and he kept it real. When that money started coming, life changes. He's found love. Before all of that, he found his love, met his wife, and together they built a YouTube empire. She had her own channel. They monetized it together, and Dontay took off. No, let's talk about numbers. His biggest paycheck coming few months ago, as you see previous video that he did. It was a game changer for him, right? This wasn't just a small side hustle anymore. It was a full-time, life-changing career move for him. But he was still confused. He has concern to whether he wanted to still do YouTube or making sure he have other alternative. But you know what happens when you start making money, right? We all know what happens when you start making money. People starting to pay attention, and not always in the good way, right? Give me 1 second. Not in the good way, right? So we know Dontay London, showing his money, flaunting, and all that good stuff, right? With success comes a lot of hate. A bunch of YouTubers saw Dontay rise and try to copy his formula, which he told them to copy, right? But the problem is, they didn't get the same result. Instead of reevaluating their own content, they're calling him a fraud, which is ridiculous. They're saying he's just talking to get views. This method doesn't work, and he's selling a dream, and that's not real. You know how many videos I came across with people saying he's a fraud, right? Well, I can admit he do stuff like eating in his videos, chopping, so y'all can comment. That we can agree on. But let's be honest, this isn't new. Every time someone wins big, there's a crowd of people claiming that they cheated the system. But the real question is, are they right? Are they correct, right? Although, let's break it down. Is Dontay London really a fraud? He's a scammer. Is he a scammer? Let's be real. If he was lying, he wouldn't have hit the numbers he did. His success is public. You can see the growth. You can see the revenue increasing, and you can see, his engagement. So what is it? Is it because people can't replicate what he's doing? Is it because he's so confusing at times and contradict himself? Just because this strategy didn't work for everyone doesn't mean it's fake. And guys, we've got to get into that habit, right? YouTube success isn't just about copying formula. It's about consistency, personality, and timing. Dontay London got the timing right. He created a whole personality on his YouTube channel. You can follow the same step, but if you don't have a charisma, content quality, or the ability to adapt, you are not going to get the same results. Dontay figured out what works for him and why he blew up. Yes, it's very controversial because he said, copy what I'm doing. But remember, he doesn't have the experience to know that. Not because it works for him, it means it's going to work for everybody else, right? So we got to give him a bypass on that part. Dontay put in works for over 5 years. Let's be honest. Before he popped off, a lot of upcoming YouTubers expect to blow up overnight just because they follow one viral trend. That's not how it works. Dontay found his style, stuck with it, keep reinventing himself, and kept it pushing. That's why he's where he's at now. That's my honest opinion, right? And let's talk about the effort. Dontay wasn't just making one video and up open for the best, right? He didn't make one video open for the best. He was posting consistently for 5 years. He studied trend, he refines it, he edited, and he learned what his audience want. That's what separates him. That's what separates successful YouTubers, right? I'm an upcoming YouTuber myself, right? I gained like 700 subscribers in the past 10 days. That is good for me, right? I'm trying to find my own lane as I go, right? So if you're mad at Dontay because you tried his blueprint and didn't blow up, I think it's unfair, right? But I can also give him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't have the experience to really teach what he was saying. He think once he said YouTube is on easy mode, that means it will be easy for everybody. Maybe it's the time to look in the mirror. Maybe it's time to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, right? We got to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, are we really putting in the work or just chasing shortcuts, right? Because a lot of us want overnight success and it ain't gonna happen, right? This isn't just about Dontay, right? This is every creator out there grinding for success.